The president, let's listen to him.
The Republicans now control the House and the Senate. This is in spite of the fact that unemployment is down, the stock market is at record levels, and we killed bin Laden. So today, I'm announcing Operation Fuck It. I am sick and tired of busting my ass over a nation of fat dummies. Step one, I will start smoking again. Newports, right now. Step two, I'm going to bang lots of women. Nothing against Michelle. It's just I'm president and I need to take advantage of this shit. I'm going to start with Nicki Minaj. Her ass looks like J-Lo's if it got stung by bees. And I'm going to hit it hard. Thank you. And God bless America. Fucking idiots.
Hello, everybody. I figured I'd just skip the intro this guy and just get right into the camera. I ain't got a whole hell of a lot to do today. I talked to Ron yesterday, and I'm shrinking my streams down to just an hour. But it's getting hard to sit here and, just sit here and talk for 2 hours. When I'm just by myself, it's getting a little rough. So I still got some stuff. All that I got really is just all this stuff going on in Minneapolis. It is a fucking train wreck over there. It's I wouldn't even call it a riot. It's just like chaos, kind of controlled. I guess if you want to call it that. Now another person got shot because somebody, officer or something, was doing something to arrest somebody, and they attacked him with shovels and a bunch of other shit. I don't know. Let's get into it. First thing let's get into, as I touched on the first time when I turned my stream on, that was an Obama impersonator. That wasn't actual Obama. I just thought that was funny because it just hit me funny. Operation Fuck It. I just thought that was funny because that cracked me up when I first heard it on Howard Stern. But speaking of that, let's get into this shit. Something about now. Why this is coming out now, I have no fucking idea. But now they're saying Obama and Hillary Clinton and all that stuff were lying about all the Russia shit just to try to dethrone President Trump from winning the first time around. Why that fucking matters now, I have no idea.
In its use. Now, President Obama, Hillary Clinton, John Brennan, James Clapper, James Comey, and others, including their mouthpieces in the media, knowingly lied as they repeated what is known as the Clinton Annex, which was an appendix to the Department of Justice Office of Inspector General's 2018 report, as well as the House Intelligence Committee's majority oversight report that we're releasing today, all come back to and confirm the same report. There was a gross politicization and manipulation of intelligence by the Obama administration intended to delegitimize President Trump even before he was inaugurated, ultimately usurping the will of the American people. I'm going to go over the key findings from the House Intelligence Report, which investigated claims that were made by an intelligence community assessment ordered by President Obama and published in January of 2017. First, Putin's
I ain't gonna play this whole thing.
Leading to the 2016 election were to
I'm just waiting to get this one part, then I'll quit.
Process, not show any preference of a certain candidate. In fact, this report shows Putin held back from leaking compromising material on Hillary Clinton prior to the election, instead planning to release it after the election to weaken what Moscow viewed as an inevitable Clinton presidency. In the January 2017 intelligence community assessment that President Obama ordered, John Brennan, who was CIA director at the time, and the intelligence community intentionally suppressed intelligence that showed Putin was saving the most damaging material that he had in his possession about Hillary Clinton until after her potential and likely victory. The report goes into great detail about the information that Russia and Putin had on Hillary Clinton, which included possible criminal acts like secret meetings.
I guess what they're trying to say is that they tried to influence the election, which ended up backfiring. Trump won anyway, but what I'm puzzled about, why does this matter now? That's what I'm puzzled about. But that's what I don't understand. Why does this matter now? Whoops.
With multiple named U.S. religious organizations in which State Department have held evidence of Hillary's, quote, psycho-emotional problems, uncontrolled fits of anger, aggression, and cheerfulness, and that then Secretary Clinton was allegedly on a daily regimen of heavy tranquilizers. Then CIA Director Brennan and the intelligence community mischaracterized intelligence and relied on dubious substandard sources to create a contrived false narrative that Putin developed a quote-unquote for Trump. Brennan and the IC misled lawmakers by referencing the debunked Steele dossier to assess.
I just seen a while ago, Putin did a press release, pissed off the United States, and it's like he's basically saying, tread carefully, or it's going to be World War III. Holy fuck! We've officially gone to hell.
Quote unquote Russia's plans and intentions, falsely suggesting that this dossier had intelligence value when he knew that it was discredited. The intelligence community excluded significant intelligence and ignored or selectively quoted reliable intelligence that contradicted the intelligence community assessment's key findings on Putin's alleged support for Trump. Including this intelligence reporting would have exposed the ICA's claim as implausible, if not ridiculous. The intelligence community officials were quote-unquote planning.
I will say, if she ran for president rather than Harris, I would have voted for her, because I think she got her shit together.
For candidate Hillary Clinton's victory, while others assessed neither Trump nor Clinton would respect Russia. Released on Friday.
Trying to find this one part.
If it had been published, it would have been briefed to both President Obama and President
of the planet. Also this week, the president officially marked 6 months here at the White House. He made big promises to the American people on the campaign trail last year, and he has unquestionably delivered on those promises.
That's
among the public.
That's what I wanted to see. That right here. Creation of the Russia hoax, secret Russia meeting. Obama ordered that. And that's that. Yeah. This is just interesting. Well, I don't know why this matter now. That's what I'm confused on.
And sabotage his successor, President Trump. The new evidence released by the Director of National Intelligence, who is here with me today, confirms that the Obama administration manufactured politicized intelligence, which was later used as the justification for baseless smears against President Trump in an effort to try to delegitimize his victory before he even took the oath of office. The truth is that President Trump never had anything to do with Russia, and the Russia collusion hoax
Trying to prove his innocence. That's what they're trying to do. I got it.
was a massive fraud perpetuated on the American people from the very beginning. And the worst part of this is Obama knew that truth, and so did all of the other corrupt officials involved in this scam, including former CIA Director John Brennan, former Director of National Intelligence James Clapper, former FBI Director James Comey, former Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, and many others. Director of National Intelligence Gabbard's report.
Oh, so this whole thing is just so Trump can say, I told you, see, I had nothing to do with that. Okay, I got it now. That's what the whole thing was about. All right, so let's start with the damn stuff went over in Minneapolis.
What intelligence
Whoop.
agencies around the
Why the hell I did that?
have that refutes those two
Sure.
conclusions.
I will encourage you, in my role as the Director of National Intelligence, my job, again, as I said when I came into this role, was to make sure that we are telling the truth to the American people and that we are ensuring that the intelligence community is not being politicized. So I'm not asking you to take my word for it. I'm asking you in the media to conduct honest journalism and the American people to see for yourself.
That's the same damn one. I failed. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about the Trump.
Today, I'm thrilled to
healthcare.
announce my plan to lower healthcare prices for all Americans and truly make healthcare affordable again. We're doing things that nobody's ever been able to do. We're calling it the Great Healthcare Plan. Instead of putting the needs of big corporations and special interests first, our plan finally puts you first and puts more money in your pocket. The government is going to pay the money directly to you. It goes to you, and then you take the money and buy your own health care. Nobody's ever heard of that before, and that's the way it is. The big insurance companies lose, and the people of our country win. This proposal locks in the massive...
I get my insurance on who I work for. Oh, I got to just pay a certain, it comes out of my check.
discounts on prescription drugs that my administration is achieving through our most favored nation drug pricing agreement. Now, when you hear about that, for 40 years they've been trying to do it, but they never were able to do it. No other president was able to do it. I got every other country to approve it by the use of tariffs and other things. They all approved it. Nobody else got it. No other president got it. And for the most part, they didn't even try because they felt it was impossible. It'll bring down drug prices 80, 90%, in some cases, just numbers that nobody's ever heard of before. Your prescription drugs will come way, way down. And under this policy, the price...
Now, like I said that yesterday, now I have seen that. There was one on a refill. It would cost me $10. Now it's costing me $2. And there's some I haven't even paid at all. I've got them just out of my plan. So I have seen difference on that. I think my most expensive one, I think it was $15. Now it's $5 now. So I have seen difference.
Of many drugs will be slashed by 300, 400, and even 500% starting this month at the TrumpRx.gov. So instead of Americans paying the highest drug prices in the world, which we have for decades, we will now be paying the lowest cost paid by any other nation. So any other nation that's paying the lowest cost, that's what we're going to pay. And the American people will get the savings. So I have to reiterate, the lowest price in the world is what you're going to pay. Before, you were paying the highest price in the world by far, and the politicians did nothing about it. So I'm asking Congress to complete the work that we've started. Next, my plan would reduce your insurance premiums by stopping.
You mean like a membership, Queen? I'm not monetized yet. You can give me a sub. That's good enough, and I like. That's good enough. I'm halfway there. I'm I think almost hitting 2.3. So I'm getting there, slowly but surely.
Government payoffs to big insurance companies and sending that money directly to the people. Obamacare was designed to make insurance companies rich. I call it the Unaffordable Care Act, with billions of dollars in taxpayer subsidies that helped their stock prices skyrocket over 1,700% as you paid more money for health care every single year, more and more. The premiums went higher and higher. I want to end this flagrant scam and put extra money straight into the healthcare savings account in your name, and you go out and buy your own healthcare, and you'll make a great deal. You get better healthcare for less money. That way you can choose the care that is right for your family. To further reduce insurance premiums, my plan ends the giant kickbacks to insurance brokers and corporate middlemen that only drive up the costs, and that's what they're intended to do, drive up the cost. But
here's the thing, though. If he's saying he's going to give more money to people so they can pick out what they want, well, that's fine. That's great, but people are not going to do that because shit's so goddamn high. They're just going to pocket that money to buy groceries with. I don't know.
We're driving down the costs, and it fully funds a long neglected part of the law known as the Cost Sharing Reduction Program. This measure alone should cut premiums on the most popular Obamacare plans. It's hard to believe there are any because it's a hated program. It's unaffordable, but it's going to cut them by an average of 10 to 15%. Next, the Great Healthcare Plan. That's the name. It's called the Great Healthcare because it's great healthcare at a lower price. Mandates unprecedented accountability and transparency from insurance companies and all healthcare providers so that special interests can no longer profiteer at your expense. As the saying goes, sunlight is the best disinfectant. That is why my plan orders all insurance companies to publish rate and coverage comparisons in very plain English. It requires insurers to publish detailed information about how much of your money they're going to be paying out in claims versus how much they're taking in profits. In other words, you will be able to watch the scam. It forces them to release detailed data on how many claims are being denied and whether those denials are eventually overturned on appeal. And most importantly, it will require any hospital or insurer who accepts Medicare or Medicaid to prominently post all prices at their place of business so that you are never surprised and you can easily shop for a better deal or better care. And you're going to end up doing both. You're going to get a better deal and better care. We will have maximum price transparency and costs will come down incredibly. I'm calling on Congress to pass this framework into law without delay. Have to do it right now so that we can get immediate relief to the American people, the people I love. Thank you very much.
That's that. Well, like I was saying, I see that backfiring. I don't see people taking that money and putting it on health care. They're going to put it just to fucking live from check to check. Diddle. See. Let's start with, yeah, start with this one. Whoops.
The mayor.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem with us now live from the North Lawn of the White House. And thank you for your time, Madam Secretary.
Yes,
good
thank you
morning
for inviting me.
What more can you add from this incident last night?
Well, our agents were out doing what they're doing every single day across this country as they were doing targeted enforcement, going after individuals that are breaking federal law. When this individual drove away, crashed his car, tried to run into a home, and as they were wrestling on the ground trying to detain this individual, two other men came out of that building and started attacking him with weapons and shovels and brooms. And as it was 3-on-1, the agent feared for his life and defensively had to take action. But, you know, this kind of violence is perpetuated by what we hear the governor saying, what we hear the mayor in Minneapolis saying, and their irresponsibility is extremely reckless. Governor Tim Walz has my phone number. I have called him and talked to him and said, listen, you let your city burn down in 2020. Don't do it again. President Trump wants to keep everybody safe. We're enforcing federal law. We're protecting.
Well, you got to do something, because if you don't, throw tear gas and try to get this brought down to a minimum, it's going to get out of control, and it's already getting out of control. You got to do something. You can't just. There's one thing of doing a protest, and a peaceful protest, but going down there just to raise hell, get drunk, and tear shit up, that's not a protest.
Protecting every single American, work with us. I want to remind you that Minneapolis itself, under the mayor's leadership and the governor's leadership, released almost 500 criminals out onto the streets rather than bring them to justice and turn them over to federal authorities. So they know they're releasing murderers and rapists and drug traffickers on the streets of Minneapolis. We're out there making sure they don't harm American citizens, and we're getting attacked while we do it. But we're going to continue to do our work and do what's right because it's what President Trump promised the American people. When was the last time you called the governor, Governor Walz? Oh, I talked to him just a couple of days ago.
And what did he say when you told him to chill out?
I said, Tim and I served together in Congress. We both ran for governor at the same time. We have very different ways of governing. Our state in South Dakota was extremely successful and grew economically and safety. He drove it into the ditch. And it has been an absolute disaster. He let it burn down in 2020 and then asked surrounding governors to send our National Guard to help him because he waited too long to make any decisions to bring peace. I'm worried that he's doing the same thing.
I understand that history, but when you approached him on the phone and made your appeal, what did he say?
I said, sir, listen, Tim, you know the situation, what's going on. We are enforcing federal law. If you don't like the laws, go change them, but don't do it by giving place to these protesters and rioters that are perpetuating violence. And I said, you have my personal cell phone. You call me. If you need me, you call me. We will be there.
Trump's wanting to push insurrection. Well, I guess that means a lot more action is going to be taking place to stop this shit. I mean, they're going to be swarming them and putting an end to it. I think that's what that means.
There to help back you up, but protect your city, protect your state. And he paused for a few seconds, and he just said, yeah, okay. We have very different viewpoints of what's going on. I said, maybe we do, but we will be here if you need us, because that's our goal every day, is to keep people safe.
So yesterday he's encouraging people to keep a record on video with their phone. All right, here's part of that now.
Well, unless I've got my information wrong, it's went from a protest to a war zone down there. That's what we're trying to stop.
You are not powerless. You are not helpless, and you are certainly not alone. All across Minnesota, people are learning about opportunities, not just to resist, but to help people who are in danger. Carry your phone with you at all times. And if you see these ICE agents in your neighborhood, take out that phone and hit record. Help us create a database of the atrocities against Minnesotans. Not just to establish a record for posterity, but to bank evidence for future prosecution.
Well, you're welcome to answer that, but he's had a tough run politically in the last couple of years now, and some are suggesting that maybe it helps him or his party with the chaos. Do you
think
that
there's
some truth to that?
Oh, it's detracting from the fact that for years he's had the greatest fraud in American history happening right under his nose, and he didn't just allow it to happen. We believe, from all indications, that he was complicit in it, that he knew all about this Somalian fraud that was happening, stealing from government programs and taking dollars away from the most vulnerable individuals in this country and putting it in their pockets to make them rich. So he had this fraud going on for many years. He'd love to change the conversation, trying to demonize our ICE officers. But we're not going to. We are there. We're doubling down in Minneapolis to get to the bottom of this fraud, to make sure we bring perpetrators to justice, and to make sure that we're doing the right thing and bringing safety to the streets.
So I take your answer to be a yes. Is that right? That you believe the chaos does help him and or his party?
Absolutely, because if you look at the mainstream press, they're helping them. They're misportraying the situation on the ground. We had an officer last night viciously attacked with weapons, 3-on-1, where his life was in danger, and he defended himself. And you see a lot of news reports out there that it was another ICE shooting. They didn't report anything about the weapons or the fact that these individuals came out of a home to beat him mercilessly with a shovel, and that he had to protect his own life and his colleagues that were soon coming to back him up.
I've got a POV of a lot of that shit. I'll play here in a little bit. I've got actual person streaming it as it's happening.
up. So absolutely, I think that this is a distraction for him. We're not going to let that happen. We're going to continue to talk about the fraud.
Not the beatings and shit. I just mean just streaming, streaming that. Better correct my wording there.
Stealing from the American taxpayers that he has allowed to have happen in Minneapolis. It is the largest fraudulent scheme in American history, we believe. It's in Minnesota. We're going to get to the bottom of it and bring people to justice, even the elected officials that allowed it to happen.
Two more things quickly. I don't have much of time. The mayor yesterday was warning people not to take.
Well, another good example would be like the Washington D.C. riots, and you know how out of control that went.
That was his words, right? We cannot counter Donald Trump's chaos with our own brand of chaos. Do you sense that he's backing away from his tougher language perhaps a week ago?
It's better than it was a week ago, but he's got a long ways to go. He needs to start working with our law enforcement officers. We could go get these criminals off the streets with their partnership and do it in a safe manner with less agents if he told everybody to go home and said it was no longer acceptable. The violent rioters that we're seeing on the streets today are there because of the mayor and how he spoke.
That's what I have a problem with. It's one thing to do a protest. That's your American right to do a protest. They're building the first stop facility in my state. Yeah, Jesus Christ. The best way to do a protest, in my opinion, the most effective way I've seen, is like a whole shitload of people just standing there doing your right as the protest. You don't have to beat shit up and tear shit up. That's just not the way to do it. But the more people are there, the more message you send. I mean, if they crowded that whole fucking town with the people standing there protesting, that's a hell of a message.
He needs to make sure that he's working with us, with his law enforcement officers, to make sure we're arresting the dangerous ones and sending the rest of them home.
Last point, the president's threatening the Insurrection Act. Just a quick definition for our viewers. Authorizes the president to deploy military forces inside the U.S. to suppress rebellion or domestic violence or to enforce law in a certain situation. How serious is that threat right now? Will that happen, Madam Secretary?
You know, I spoke to the president this morning about several different things, but we did discuss that. And that certainly is within the president's constitutional authority to use that if he thinks he needs to keep people safe. What I love about this president is the very first question that he asks me is, how are you doing and how are our people doing in this country? How are the people doing and our law enforcement officers? What can we do to keep them safe, but to also make sure we're bringing dangerous criminals to justice?
Well, there's a lot of work to be done based on what we're seeing in Minnesota, and who knows what comes next. Thank you for your time.
That's right.
Plenty to get to, and we will again next time. Christy Noem, thanks.
Thank you.
Good Lordy. I see. This is the latest one.
Video of Andrew McGahn leaving the courtroom this morning and arriving after a short hearing. Coming up, 5 News reporter Emily Moss will tell us what happened inside. And protests overnight turned into chaos in Minneapolis as an ICE agent shot a migrant. More on the investigation by...
That must have been the guy that was dragged out, what they was talking about. That must have been what they was talking about.
Chaos in Minneapolis as an ICE agent shot a migrant. More on the investigation by state authorities. But thank you so much for joining us here on your 5 News at noon. I'm Tiffany Lee here with meteorologist Noah Simmons. Hopefully you're off to a good start. I guess they're kind of midday at this point, right? On that lunch break. I'm confused on my times. But one thing is for sure, it is cold, but it feels a lot better than this time yesterday.
It does. Because we have some more sunshine, lighter winds. Also, our winds are kind of in the southwest too, not kind of.
I don't give a shit about that.
With a couple days. Actually, look at Tampa, red flag warning area, but definitely some radar shows higher this now. Here's class. Winds do pick up tomorrow. We were talking about some colder air for this.
It was actually very short. It was only around 2 minutes total in length. And since we can't take cameras into the courtroom, I can describe to you what he was like in that courtroom. He was very present, coherent when the judge was asking him about if he understood what was going on in the case. He also had a different appearance once again for this case. We're going to show you some video now of what he looked like as he left the courtroom. We spoke to the Washington County prosecutor Brandon Carter after the hearing, who is under a court order for most details pertaining to this case. He can only confirm next dates, and that this case will take a long time in courts, as is standard for capital murder cases. During the hearing,
The hell is that about capital murder for? Well, I took shit on that one. It's just as damn as Rob Test was, what the fuck? Had nothing to do with it. Oh well. I took a shit on that one. Go to this damn thing. This is a press conference of it.
President Trump threatened invoking the Insurrection Act today in Truth Social Post. I'm wondering
what the hell is it about?
What would it take for him to invoke the Insurrection Act?
Look, that's only a question, frankly, Reagan, the president can answer. But the Insurrection Act is a tool at the president's disposal. As you know, it has been used sparingly, but it has been used by previous presidents in American history. And I think the president's Truth Social post spoke very loud and clear to Democrats across this country, elected officials who are using their...
That's what's going on right now. It's a damn typical bullshit. Well, I'm a Democrat. I don't support Trump just because he's Republican. That has nothing goddamn to do with it. Do your job as an American citizens of this fucking country. You give a shit what political party you're from.
Their platforms to encourage violence against federal law enforcement officers who are encouraging left-wing agitators to unlawfully obstruct legitimate law enforcement operations. And if you talk to any law enforcement officer, no matter what level they work at, they want to be working with their counterparts, whether that's at the federal level or the federal authorities wanting to work with their counterparts at the state and local level. And it's truly shameful that now for more than a year, you've had elected Democrat governors and mayors who have basically held their state and local law enforcement hostage and told them, you cannot cooperate with federal law enforcement. Why? They cooperated under the Biden administration. It's because these Democrats are deranged in their hatred for President Trump, and they are holding their state and local law enforcement hostage as a result. And these Democrat mayors and governors are doing this over what? Over the lawful and legitimate law enforcement operations to remove violent criminals from the streets of Minnesota, from the streets of California, from the streets of New York, and from the streets of every state across this country. And you don't see these riots and this vandalism taking place in states like Florida. Why? Because you have a governor in that state who has empowered federal and local authorities to work together. And it's despicable what we're seeing from these Democrat politicians, especially in sanctuary states and cities across the country.
Wow, that's just fucking sad. Well, I guess you're a fucking Republican. According to Democrats, I guess you're on your own. We don't give a shit about you because you're a Republican. That's fucking rich. Let's see. This is what I was talking about. We'll play this for a while. This is the POV last. This is the POV last night. Apparently, yeah.
Wait. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This is Zach D. Roberts with Status Coup. This is Zach D. Roberts with Status Coup. We are live on the scene in Minneapolis. There is a bear cat behind us. There has been reported that there's been a yet another shooting by federal agents right down the road here. They looks like they're trying to force through to control the scene with a vehicle. They're clearing. There's a person arrested, it seems. I'm not quite sure, on the ground. She looks like she's cuffed.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people, if they're around that area. The only reason why they're down there is just to see what the hell's going on. Just be nosy. They have nothing to do with the protest. Don't give a shit about any about it. They just want to go down there just to cause trouble. This next part here gets a little rich. Y'all like this one part here. I did a thumbnail on it.
Yep. There's Border Patrol officers in full camo. They're armed with a couple of them have night vision.
Everybody's playing it, so I'm assuming it's TOS friendly because everybody's playing the clip of it.
Vision.
You can put the microphone
Yes.
to what they're saying.
Dude, what are you doing? What made you sign your oath and do this to us? Is your dick that small? Is it? Did your uncle touch you at Christmas? You fucking bitch!
Look at these bitches, man. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
God.
Hey, one-on-one, no gun. I'll whoop your ass.
Unbelievable.
Which way? You guys are going that way. No, you guys are going that way. Let's go.
It's a couple dozen people on the ground here. It seems to have been able to make the Border Patrol.
At some point during all this, they start throwing tear gas at them.
Back off.
Terrorize our community. Look how they destroying our fucking town. Y'all helping Minnesota isolate. Y'all helping Get the fuck out of here! Only ones that go. Those are the only ones that go. Ray, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Run. Get out of here. Run. You Confederate fucking
Watch out.
Watch his car. Fuck out. Who's driving it?
Maybe I just cause I'm old and shit and just stuck in my own ways, but I don't know. It just what I'll just shut up.
We had Border Patrol in a minivan that almost ran over our cameraman.
Yeah, here we go with tear gas.
Shots fired. Not quite sure if it was a munition or a firework from somebody else. Things are being thrown.
Keep your head low. Yep, they throwing something.
Chasing.
It came from them. I thought it was tear gas.
And as they race off into the night. Is that tear gas, you think?
Yeah, that's what it was.
No, flashbang.
Or flashbang?
Alright, watch out. It's a little spicy. Yeah, watch your eyes.
Yes, sir.
We're masking up a little bit right now. We're walking back to the scene where law enforcement is. Oh.
Fuck. Now, that shit smells, man. It'll make you barf up a lung.
What's that?
Anyone have water?
There we go.
Multiple people are wrenching from the gas that they fired.
Somebody got some water? Anybody?
Yeah, what the hell's going on here?
All right, let's reset.
Skip on ahead a little bit.
Let's try and.
This.
Yeah, look at the formation. We got 4 helicopters.
You can see helic. Can you hear?
I could just see these teenagers that around this area. Hey, bud, well, I'm bored. You got to think, what we want to do tonight? Well, there's all kinds of shit going downtown. Let's go check that out. I mean, that's basically what they're doing. Bored and got nothing better to do, yeah.
Helicopters above.
You're okay to stay here. Don't yeah, that's okay. I didn't realize this was the front line. Yeah, no, it's okay. You're all good.
Yeah. All right, let's find another way. Yeah.
If you wrap this way and take this block, you can get to the other end of the kettle.
Can we go up that way and then around? That's block 2. That's block. So we go back this way and then up that way and around.
Yep, I can take you.
God, imagine if you lived in this neighborhood right about now. I'd be a nervous fucking wreck.
Let's go down that way. Let's
this way.
John.
We go
up, down, and around. Okay. We're following a local on how to get around.
People be like, Twisted, how come you didn't string tonight? Motherfucker, have you looked outside? That'd be me. Have you looked outside here lately? Fuck, I'm hiding here in the house.
The police perimeters. Whoa.
I don't get off. Yeah, see that one right here. Oh, this gotta be funny. I always look when they interview them. Get streaming from the phone outside.
This is status quo.
Yeah. I mean, it's content, and when you get that content brain, you don't give a fuck. Be walking around, say, hey, yeah, I'm out here in the shit, live from the chaos.
Talk to us, camera, for a minute. Were you hit with some gas or something? There's a bit in there. Pepper pellets looks like on the ground.
And rubber bullets.
I'm sorry?
And rubber bullets.
They shot rubber bullets at the crowd?
Many. They shot me. Several times.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. One in the face and
big
most
threat,
of them
old
were
woman,
down
big
in my
threat.
legs, but
What do you know anything that else other than what's that there was a shooting down here? What happened?
was that they shot. I thought it was 2 people, but I don't know any more than that.
They're backing up right now.
I saw the ambulance heading to the hospital when I was on my way here.
What is it? What has it been like here on the scene? You got shot. What was happening at that time?
I don't know. I left my home in Robbinsdale after I found out that the shooting had happened.
What brought you out here that you're immediately responding to this event?
Someone else texted me that their son had just heard that they shot someone.
That's their son?
What made me leave my house to come down here.
Are you part of the community groups that respond to?
I'm not part of any particular group. I'm just really angry. I have grandchildren and children that live here.
What has this been like seeing? I mean, we have federal troops on the ground. They're raiding people's homes. They're shooting people. What has it been like? Your just kind of gut response from seeing this?
Well, like I told the ICE people up there, this is the first time I've ever really felt hate. That's what it feels like.
Can you? What do you mean by hate?
Angry. I hate what they're doing. I hate them for doing it. I'm not a violent person, but
yeah.
If I were, I would be doing more than I'm doing.
There's been an incredible community response to. There's been an incredible community response to these acts of violence against your community. has that given you kind of any hope for what's been happening, or for what can happen in the future?
What it has done more than anything is drive a wedge between me and some of my family members.
What do you mean by that?
What the hell?
I have a sister who voted for President Trump, and I have a brother who voted for President Trump. My brother has recognized the error of his ways.
Oh, God.
My sister has not.
How it's when
I'm going to burn in hell because I voted for Trump, I guess.
It's not just kind of.
I didn't vote for anybody, by the way.
Like politics, like we used to, during, like the Bush Clinton, like kind of the Clinton year. Oh, we got fireworks going on. Get out of the area. Get back.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, I got hit in the head really bad.
The fuck was that? Like a M80?
Oh, fuck. Out of the blue,
God
police
damn.
are moving forward. Shooting, firing. I got hit in the head, man.
I don't think it's forward. I think it's fucking tear gas.
Been shooting off munitions again. Not quite sure what I was hit in the head by. I was turned.
Yeah.
Had my back.
Poor Grandma.
Stupidly.
The fuck out my way, Grandma. Where up, John?
So I believe it was something that they threw or fired.
Yeah. The fuck out my way, Grandma. I'm getting out of here.
Let me see your head. Where's your head? Right here.
Sorry, we're just checking on my head. I don't believe I'm bleeding. I think it's that bad. That absolutely horrible. But thankfully, at least was wearing a hat.
Just wearing a hat. Okay.
Let's back up the way a little bit. The gas is coming our way. The gas is coming our way. And they're continually firing off things.
Just wait right here. They're turning. Just breathing through my gas mask right now so I can.
And through what I. Like kind of like politics, like we used to, during, like the Bush Clinton, like kind of the Clinton year. Oh, we got fireworks going on. Get out of the area. Get back there.
Out there. Oh, shit.
Oh, I got hit in the head really bad. Clinton, like kind of the Clinton year. Oh, we got.
What's Grandma here? Just get the fuck out of my way.
Got fireworks going on. Get out of the area. Get back there.
Out there.
Oh, I got hit in the head really bad.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Fuck.
Hey, you all want to fuck around, go out there. I mean, you want to be in the thick of shit. You're in the thick of it there, news reporter.
Out of the blue, police are moving forward. Shooting, firing. I got hit in the head, man. Been shooting off munitions again. Not quite sure what I was hit in the head by. I was turned, had my back stupidly to the federal officers. So I believe it was something that they threw or fired.
All right, stay here. Let me see your head. Where's your head? Right here.
Sorry, we're just checking on my head. I don't believe I'm bleeding. I think it's that bad. That absolutely horrible. But thankfully, at least was wearing a hat.
Yeah, that helps.
Let's back up away a little bit. The gas is coming our way. The gas is coming our way. And they're continually firing off things.
Just wait right here. They're turning.
That being said, you're right, Jim. And if I lived in that area, you'd have sent me a DM and said, "Get the hell out there, damn it! We want to see that shit." I know you. You'd be pushing me to get out there. Streaming shit, man. I want to see it.
Just breathing through my gas mask right now so I can catch my breath.
All right. No blood.
Yeah.
Oh. Once again, I don't know, John, if you caught anything, but I didn't see anything that perpetuated that violent move other than just a clear crowd. I'm sorry?
Status quo.
Yes, status quo. Would you mind talking to us for a moment?
Sure. I follow you guys. I'm a member.
What, okay, we're gonna. I think it's really dark right now. Oh, there we go.
Hi.
Let me move you a little bit closer so you can get a bit.
Yeah, that's him right there, status scoop. That's where I'm getting this from.
More into the light. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
got hit with a stick. We're in the we're hiding in the bushes right now.
I'll survive.
But what is a very thing? What? Why are you out here tonight?
Okay, so I'm in a memberhood watch group,
Yeah.
and there was a call put out. There is a pregnant woman who was in her house surrounded by ice. She was afraid that she was going to go into labor. And so the community gathered to try and protect her. And by the time we got here, I was 8 minutes away, and the Minneapolis Police Department had, I don't know, the whole, it was completely taped off. We couldn't get through. Heard a shot, heard some flashbangs. People were trying to figure out what was going on. Some ambulances went in. I don't think she was injured, and I think she had a child with her, but I heard someone got shot in the leg. It's like, what is going on?
What? This is.
All the.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's one thing to do protests, but this shit's getting crazy.
What we have to do is go. They don't have to be here. And we would go home.
It's in my opinion, this has went from protest to a full-out raid.
I want to go home. It's kind of cold out.
What? This has been going on, it's a constant drumbeat. We've been chasing around these officers all day, and they would randomly stop, harass somebody, pull somebody out of the car, leave the car empty. What is this like in your community happening on a daily basis?
I have neighbors who I haven't seen outside their house. I left them letters and say, hey, if you need something, please text me. I've joined some community members with packing up food for one of the local churches, and they do deliveries on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. DHS.
And I could just hear my boss in the morning, you coming to work? I'd be like, motherfucker, you looked outside? He'd be like, I don't give a fuck, beat somebody's ass, go to work. I know my boss. I don't give a fuck, beat somebody's ass to get you your car.
HH Church on Cedar, if you want to volunteer or donate money. And then also Northside Blessing. They're also collecting food and supplies and are going to deliver to people in the community.
I think that there's munitions fired at us, Bearcats run through a crowd, and
a whistle.
And you have a whistle. And you have a whistle.
I have a whistle and my screeching voice, and
a very very lighthearted attitude. What just happened?
Give on ahead.
6 years old, and I've never had flashbangs and tear gas.
Give that in.
This fucking federal administration hates anybody who isn't white. And I don't know, I just feel like as white people, we gotta get stuck the fuck up. Yesterday, 10 years ago, 10 years before that, 10 years before that, 10 years before that. Just, our fucking neighbors are at risk, and we need to be in the streets every fucking day. If it's not you today.
We got pepper pellets.
Oh,
moving.
shit. This
Of shots to defend his life. Whoa. We got pepper pellets moving.
This way.
Oh, all around us. Far into the crowd. Whoa, watch out for the car here, John.
Exactly.
Yep, watch out for the car, though.
Come here.
Try.
So they're using pepper gas and gas bombs and moving back, I guess is what they're doing.
Munitions and tear gas have once again deployed. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, there's a small fire behind us being set. That's set by the.
God, I bet you, if you lived there, that fucking shit would stink.
Gas canister. Over here.
What's up behind you?
Come upwind.
Get on fire.
Let's see what happens. You okay? No.
No.
You see? Yeah. Keep going. You take my shoulder.
I know me. I'm a grouchy motherfucker when I'm nervous. But motherfucker, do I look okay to you? I know me. That's when my temper is at the all-time highest. Is when I'm nervous. I'll be a grouchy I would be a grouchy motherfucker about now.
Man, it's Blue Street. It's Blue Street.
We have police officers behind us, I believe. Based on the lights, at least. My eyes are a little blurry thanks to the gas. They're still shooting pepper pellets into the crowd, at least based on the noise. Oh, they're shooting canisters of tear gas amongst the crowd for some reason. If they were actually trying to get people to move or leave.
We are still here.
That shooting behind the crowd does not make any sense. Local law enforcement is on the scene, blocking off the street. All right? Yeah.
Medics are needed up there.
Yeah.
Up there.
You got a medic up here? Let's go.
Say a powder that comes up into the air. Legally, they're not supposed to shoot anyone with them, but often they're used as munitions against people. They're supposed to fire them on the ground and release basically a powder gas up into the air, which would get people to move back, or at least disperse.
Yeah, but they aiming at the ground, man.
I don't know what this one is. Yeah, probably.
That's a tear gas canister.
Oh, that's this one?
Tear gas canister.
That's tear gas. That's
Oh, you gotta run.
Yeah, this is what they're shooting. They're shooting this shit at people, man.
That's
it's a
pellet.
freaking rubber round.
Oh,
Yeah.
shot a rubber round.
Yeah, they're shooting at people.
Okay.
This can cause organ bleeding if you get hit by them.
Yeah, it'll hurt.
Got blinded today, so.
Buy one of these.
Yeah.
This shit should not be happening here in the U.S. or fucking, let alone in our goddamn home state. Where are you guys from?
New York.
New York.
Virginia. We're with the status quo.
Oh, okay.
What you're carrying weapons of war? You're carrying weapons of war in your hand. What is? I mean, I always say, how does that make you feel that like other Americans are shooting Americans in the streets?
Dude, it's fucking crazy. I don't know. I live in a fucking cushy house in the suburbs, 45 minutes from here, but I was sitting at home every day pissed off looking at social media.
That woman got hit 3
I went
of
to see the Renee Good thing, and
Yes, she was saying a while ago she got hit earlier in that interview. She's getting nailed up. She's a threatening old woman. Gotta look out for her. I guess that's why she got hit.
Felt moved to come and fucking be part of this. This is nuts. This is fucking, yeah, and you're right in the middle of this shit. What the fuck is going on, dude? This is insane.
What is? I mean, I guess what really drew you here? Like, I mean, that you
Sitting at home pissed off every fucking day looking at social media.
Have you ever gone out to these sort of things before?
Never. I've never protested in my life. My brother's here. He does it all the time. I've never. Yeah. Like I said, I'm far enough away, but close enough, and I sit in my cushy house and look at shit and get mad, and you know, my daughter was part of it. We keep going down to Whipple every night now, and we're protesting down there. My wife is here, probably way back there, because she doesn't want to be part of the tear gas.
I think
they're just trying to fucking scare people, and you know, but why shoot people? You know what really pisses me off is the fact that they detain people, cuff them, and then still beat the shit out of them. That's what's fucking. And you know what? Have you guys been down to Whipple? Yep. Okay, yeah, you see the fucking, they're American citizens are letting go, dude. It's not, they tell you it's immigrants, only immigrants. It's fucking anybody. I have friends that got detained and all they were doing was fucking driving home from work. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What? Yeah, this, okay.
Oh, far.
Anybody want to come over to my house? Will I see you tomorrow? Next day?
I'm just skipping through. Something else happened. I think I have a live feed. I saved it a while ago. I don't know if it's still up or not. There's a live feed of it going on. Yeah, here's the live feed. This is live right now. Or no, it was hour and 26. That's right before Roger came on, right around that time. So this was an hour and a half ago. Still that.
Get off the fence or you will be identified and arrested. Get off the fence or we will come and arrest you.
Hell, this has turned into a big fucking party. Let's go down to Minneapolis and party. Let's get on. Woo! Hell, this has gone fucking nuts. I'll tell you, our fucking country has just gone to hell. It just mind of the purge. Yeah, it's getting back to that. It's getting to that point. I think Jim and I we're going to have to start doing the purge for real. Once a year, lock up your fucking house. I mean, it's getting that bad. All the anger in the world.
Good and faithful servant, he will turn you away.
Anyway, what's this one? Ah, shit. I lost it. Thanks for the sub, Rebecca. I think it's a commotion. Where's that? Yeah. Fucking nuts. Hell, forget about war with other countries. We're in a war within ourselves. That might be something. That is. Oh, this is live here. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. This is just fucking crazy. We have just gone to hell. I have no other way of saying it. We have just gone to hell. That's all that shit. I've seen how I fucking could goddamn stand at this point. Is that what they're saying? Howards? Is that what they're saying? I'm looking at a chat of that. Some people saying fuck around and find out. Yeah, pretty much. Good Lord. We have officially gone to hell, people. I mean, I'm not dogging protests. It's not protesting. It just seems like there's a bunch of people just down there just to cause problems. Yeah. So that's all it is at this point. Albert, that's what I thought. Albert. Oh, God. That's all I had today as far as for content. Now, I think this weekend, I'm going to start streaming on Kick. try to get used to StreamYard and fuck around with it. Because I don't have a lot of followers on Kick. So if 5 people show up, it ain't going to bother them that much. Because I got to start used to this so I can get because we're trying to get our reach more broader. And of course, as soon as we try that, King Sarcophagus, now he's fucking streaming on Kick. So, you know. Albert's wearing clan robes on live now and saying he's a white supremacist. Wow. That's one thing with Local Live, man. I mean, might be just my personal opinion, but it doesn't even feel like Local Live anymore. It feels like one of his lower B circuit shows. It don't feel like a main show anymore. I mean, I used to look forward to watching Local Live. Every day I used to look forward to watching it. And now I can't even stomach it anymore. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Bus is entertaining. That's just because it's a train wreck. I can't watch any of the other shows anymore. Maybe just because I don't watch because I'm over here. I don't watch LCU. He just wants the money. Yeah, that's pretty much more or less all it is. Yeah. Most of it, that's all King gives a shit about. He don't give a shit about it, his community or anything. If he did, he wouldn't talk to people like he does. It just cash grabs all it is to him. It feels like something that should be on at all. You know. That's what we tried to do. We try to make a better alternate product than what King supplies. So that's why we're a big threat, Jim and I. He got to steal everything we do, yeah. Anytime we get some kind of momentum going, fuck. Anytime we get some kind of momentum going, something fucks it up every time. Even on me, every time I start, going, me and Stallion break up, and for somebody asked, I have no idea. I talked to him this morning. He said he's going to stream it too. Canceled it again. So I give up. I don't know what's going on. I know he's on some kind of medication. Knocking him on his ass, and he's going. I think he said, when he told me this morning, he's going back to his doctor, I guess, get the dosage lowered. So I don't know. For anybody asking me, I don't know. Yeah, that's me. In a way, he's going to start giving me shit again, but it's just how I feel. In a way, it's kind of good that it sucks. Because it's almost like I'm weaning like a drug. It's like I'm weaning myself off from watching the LCU. Because it sucks so bad that I can't even watch it anymore. So in a way, for me, it's good that it sucks. I don't watch now. It gives me a reason to watch somebody else now. Like last night, I was watching RTU last night. That's how I found the footage of that. Because that's what RTU was watching. I was like, oh, I stole that idea. That's how I found that, because I was watching RTU watching it. That's all I've got. I apologize if tonight's stream was kind of boring, because I honestly didn't have anything to talk about. That was the only thing I had. Wasn't much going on in our universe other than Jim and I and Ron. That's about really it. Save time, money, and brain cells. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, that's the way I am, Shauna. I mean, since I've been over here, I don't watch over there anymore that much now. So, there's that. Yeah, Becky comes back, and of course I'll start watching Becky again if she comes back, which I hope she does at some point. What else? I'm talking about Kick. I got to start getting used to StreamYard so I can start, but I want to start streaming on not just Kick. I want to stream everywhere else too. Get our reach out there more, at least my reach anyway. LCU's not what it used to be. Yeah. It's gone downhill, and it seems like the more King gets away from it, the more it's tanking. And the more hands off he is with it, the more it's just gone to shit. I mean, it's got people fighting with other people quitting left and right. It's just falling apart, and then it's barely. It's like it's just hanging on by a thread. It seems like all it takes is like one more blow up, and that's gonna be it. You know. I don't know why Kim even honest why he even puts up with it. You think you're like, fuck this, I don't need this shit. Need just dismantle the whole thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm trying to keep it to about an hour and a half now. And if something happens, then I'll go longer. But that's all I had tonight. I just couldn't find any news. I'm from Michigan. Cool. I'm from good old Kentucky. Hence my accent. I couldn't find any other news to talk about. There wasn't much going on in our universe, so I was kind of stuck. And I thought I'll just talk about that since that's what's fucking going on right now. And I thought the thing with Obama was kind of funny. I played this clip earlier. I thought it was funny because it struck me funny. When I first heard, I heard on Howard Stern. That's back when Obama was president. It's the Obama impersonator. I'll play it again, and then we'll close out.
Here's the president. Let's listen in. The Republicans now control the House and the Senate. This is in spite of the fact that unemployment is down, the stock market is at record levels, and we killed bin Laden. So today, I'm announcing Operation Fuck It. I am sick and tired of busting my ass over a nation of fat dummies. Step one, I will start smoking again. Newports, right now. Step two, I'm gonna bang lots of women. Nothing against Michelle, it's just I'm president and I need to take advantage of this shit. I'm gonna start with Nicki Minaj. Her ass looks like J-Lo's if it got stung by bees. And I'm gonna hit it hard. Thank you. And God bless America. Fucking idiots.
That's all that. I first heard that at Howard Stern. I thought that was funny as hell. Because it sounded just like him. That's a Howard Stern Obama impersonator. Man, I just thought that was funny. I thought it went right with it for Obama getting arrested or charged or whatever the hell was going on with him. Anyway, like, stream, comment, whatever. Y'all take care. Whoop, wrong one.
Sparks fly, I hit the ground. Heart beats like a war drum sound. I won't fade, I won't fall. Gotta rise above it all. I've been torn, I've been bruised. Tried to run, but I was used. They said it'd break, they lit the fuse. But on fire you can't diffuse. Crawled through shadows, drowned in pain. Fought the storm, walked through the flame. Every scar a war I've won. Now I'm not the only one. The chains let me roar. I'm not the weak one anymore. This is my time, this is my fight. I burn like lightning in the night. Raise your voice, break the walls. You were made to stand tall, the chains. Tonight we rise again. Cold nights, blood and steel, built a heart they couldn't steal. Every crack made me real. Now I scream what they conceal. Crawl through shadows, drowned in pain. Fought the storm, walked through the flame. storm walk through the flame. Every scar on war I've won now shine like the rising sun. The chains let me roar, yet not the weak one anymore. This is my time, this is my fight. I burn like lightning in the night. Raise your voice, break the walls. We were made to stand tall. The chains tonight we rise again. No more silence, no more fear. Feel my fury loud and clear. They try to crush what I became, but I rise and stake my claim. The chains hear me roar, if not broken.